Hello my Cancerians and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reader is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can by using this plain deck to bring in the star sign or the type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. In this particular case, it is the Six of Spades. We are dealing with an air sign, roughly the same age as you, a little bit older, maybe a year or two. Okay, it is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry. Not all the reads you see will and can resonate with you. I don't follow any sort of cycle, so if this one's not resonating with you, next week's one might. Okay, we are doing a read on the Three of Wands, which came out in your All Signs read a few days ago. And the Three of Wands is an energy of preparing to do something. Not quite at the stage of committing to it fully, but thinking very strongly about doing it. Okay, the choice has been made. The Two of Wands, they've made the choice. The Three of Wands, preparation in actually enacting the choice. To go with that Three of Wands, we have got the Six of Wands, a victory. We've got the Five of Pentacles as well, which I wouldn't normally show you. I don't normally show the middle pile, but a victory or recognition for your hard work. The Five of Pentacles is financial loss, or with the cases coming out with the Six of Wands, perhaps you have weathered a financial loss and you have now started to recoup afterwards. And the Temperance card there at the end, at the bottom of the deck, which is all about patience. Perhaps you were patient enough to weather the storm, so to speak, and you are now getting your just desserts. Okay. Or again, this could be about them. Maybe they've recognised your hard work going through your financial hardships and things. You know your situation better than I do. I'm just pulling on the energies around it. So, okay, and it is general, so it's not just your energies, it's a lot of Cancerians' energies I'm pulling on. Okay, so all that being said, while I'm shuffling the deck, waiting for the right shuffle to come in, I would just like to remind you all that I am doing a giveaway this month. All you have to do is comment in one of my videos this month and your name will be drawn into the hat. Now, if you don't want to have a chance to win the giveaway, but you still want to make a comment, well, that is fine, you still can. And just drop me a little message in the comments saying, don't put me in the draw, and I won't. It's that simple. Okay, energies of the connection there, how this air sign feels about the connection, what the outcome is the universe is hoping for, or perhaps guidance to you. Okay, underneath that card there, we will have an overall energy from the bottom of the deck, which would be the overall energy of the read, which is that one. Let me put them out of the way. Obviously, my regular viewers may have noticed I am doing all this on a different backdrop, which means I'm not at home. I'm working away. I'm currently in Dundee in Scotland at the moment, so I'll be here for the next month or so. I'll try not to get my big head in the camera shot while I'm sorting out the cards, because, well, I'm putting these cards on the floor and I'm sitting above them a fair way. Okay, so we have got the Five of Swords as the connection. The Five of Swords is short-sightedness, or perhaps a false victory of some description. You think you've got the victory, but once you get it, you feel, well, it's a bit hollow. I don't feel victorious. That Six of Wands. Yeah, perhaps you've weathered that financial storm, or in a love read, perhaps you've come in from out of the cold, but you found that the hearth in the house is not lit, and it's just as cold in the house as it was outside. Okay, something like that. The victory, I managed to get back in the house. The false victory, it's still just as cold in here as it was outside. And so, obviously, again, fit this into your life the best way it does. If it's not fitting into your life, then it's just not resonating. If it don't sound like it's good, it's not me, I haven't had any financial issues, or I haven't been left out in the cold on a relationship level, then it's not a read for you. It is really kind of that simple. It's not rocket science. Okay, so we have got a world to go with that. We've got a Four of Wands, we've got a Queen of Wands, and let's see what the next card is. The Emperor. Okay then. So, the connection is this victory is not what it thought it was going to be. Oh, talking about short-sightedness, I called that short-sighted when I said that. In one of my videos, which I think Happy Saji pointed out to me. She didn't, I don't think she intended to point it out to me, but she did. She left a comment in that particular video, and I had a look. It was actually a timing one, so maybe she did. It was, I think it was about 12:22, the comment said. So I clicked on the video and had a look at 12:22, and I pulled a Five of Swords out, and I say, oh, it's a card of short-sightedness. Literally just after I say that, my camera goes out of focus and stays out of focus for pretty much the rest of the video, almost like you're short-sighted. It was really kind of strange and surreal. Anyway, let's get back to this read. I can't remember what read it was. I think it was the Fire Sign monthly read, possibly. It was quite a recent one. Anyway, let's get back to your read. So we have got a victory. We had a victory within the cut, and we got the Three of Wands. We are preparing to do something. For some of you, you are preparing to get that victory. You're preparing to come in from out of the cold. You're preparing to pay that final payment on that credit card bill you've got, but you're not quite there. For others of you, you've just gone past that stage and you've got the victory. You've finally paid it off. You've finally gone back into a relationship, but it's not as good as you thought it was. Okay. Yes, you may have paid off that credit card bill, but then you've realised that you've left yourself short for another bill, which you're now going to put on the credit card. Okay, that'll be a Six of Wands followed by a Five of Swords. Or, as I said with the whole relationship thing, you've managed to get yourself back in the relationship, but yeah, it's just as cold in the relationship as it was out of the relationship. So you're kind of thinking, why did I bother? Okay. But either way round, it has left a new start for you. You have learned lessons. You have passed tests. You are now going to get rewarded for your endeavours with the world before moving on to a new lesson, a new beginning of some description, a truthful new beginning, the Ace of Swords, perhaps. Okay, and we've also got, oh no, that's Judgment this time, not Temperance. I just saw the angel wings, sorry about that. The Four of Wands is a card of being comfortable within one's own surroundings, one's own skins. It's a card of celebrations. It is actually the minor arcana of the world, so it is a new start card, so to speak. It's also about commitment, celebrations, births, deaths, marriages, everything about life, basically. Now, I'm getting more of feeling comfortable within one's own skin, one's own surroundings. Yes, you've got the victory. Yes, it wasn't as good as you thought it was going to be, but you're happy with it. Yeah, I may have paid off the credit card bill, but now have to put my rent money on that credit card. But at least you've now got a new bill to start working on. Yeah, it weren't as big as it was. You're now not incurring interest on it again because you've now got a month to pay it off, all that sort of stuff. Or at least now you're in the house, you can start building the fire yourself. Try to get things warmer. The Queen of Wands is someone who likes to be centre of attention, someone who likes to be like the life of the party. Can be a little bit like a politician, someone who promises you all sorts of things, but then seldomly delivers it when they get into that position of power. But I'm not feeling much of that. I'm feeling more of being warm and passionate and trying to be the centre of attention. make things work around you. With the Emperor at the end of that again is taking control of the situation and trying to work it to your advantage, not in a bad way, sort of just literally, okay, I've paid off my credit card bill, I've got no money, but let's see what I've got and what I can work with. Let's see if I can tighten the belt and not do my weekly shop this week. Let's see if I've got enough stuff in the cupboard to last me another week. That sort of thing, because that way you saved yourself some like weekly money, and that's going to help you kickstart the rest of your month, financial period, whatever it may be. And so it's a little bit like that. It's also, I feel with that, a little bit of wanting to expand on more than what you've already got with the Emperor there, because the Emperor has always got his eye on another bit of land to take over. Crossing this is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a little bit of a card of disappointment. It's like not satisfied with what you've got. And that's where this false victory is coming in, this short-sightedness. It's, yes, I've won, but I am not satisfied with what I've won. I could have won something bigger and better. Perhaps if I waited a little bit longer, because I'm pretty sure Temperance did come out during the cut. We got the Death card as an overall card, by the way, and that's basically the end of something and the renewal of something else. So that's the indication of paying off the credit card bill, coming in from out in the cold. It's not necessarily saying that what you're coming into is warm, and it's not necessarily saying that that's the end of your money woes. Maybe you have another credit card what needs paying off now. But the way this air sign is feeling about things, a truthful new beginning, this connection to them is like an aha moment, a realization. Yes, this is it. Okay, they finally come in. And again, they may be feeling a little bit disappointed. Maybe it's not quite as much as they thought it was going to be, but it is yes at last. And we can make a start on this now. They've finally been truthful about how they feel, and they've come in to tell me. Or, yeah, at last she's finally paid off the credit bill, and I don't have to worry about helping them out anymore. Okay, so with the Nine of Swords there as well, there is a little bit of anxiety wrapped up in that Nine of Swords. It's a case of overthinking, pacing around late at night, wondering and pondering if the right decisions have been made. The King of Pentacles would suggest that the right decisions has been made, although there were plenty of other options to make, but they may have been keeping those options to themselves. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, as I said, is a card of success. The King of Pentacles is a successful business owner normally, well off, can support itself financially, and perhaps they can, and perhaps they're the ones who have bailed you out with the credit card payment, maybe. And that's, again, why it's coming up as a false victory in the actual connection. Yes, my friend bailed me out, but now I just owe them the money instead of the credit card people. But let's put it this way. Yeah, your friend's not going to take your house away from you if they're a friend. The credit company will. The friend probably won't be charging you nowhere near as much interest as a credit card company. So it is still a victory, just maybe not as good a victory as you were hoping for or wanting. And again, what I just said there would work with that Nine of Swords. Now your friend is worrying about the fact that you owe them a lot of money, perhaps. Anyway, business owner, this could be a boss who's helped you out, yeah, or anything like that. Because the King of Pentacles is the sort of energy what does like to help people, but help them get back on their feet and then let them carry on themselves. They're not a continuous handout. They're not a charity. They're a helping hand. As I said, the Seven of Cups is all about choices. Now, yeah, they had the choice to help you or not, but there's plenty of other options open on the table. Perhaps they might want you to start working for them, to start paying it off and things like that. Whatever these options are, you don't know anything about them. Okay, with the High Priestess there, the Secret Keeper. I also get a little bit of intuitively they know they've made the right decision, so don't let them down, Cancers, okay? Let's see what's crossing this. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is just saying this is a divinely led thing. It's like a divine timing card. The Wheel of Fortune also indicates that time just keeps ticking past no matter what. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're in good times or bad times. It don't matter if you're in good health or ill health. Time just keeps going. It has absolutely no consideration for what we're going through. Time's ticking away on that final payment. You need to pay it. The time's not going to stop for you. It could be an indication that you have got now plenty of time to pay back those debts, if it was debts, or to get a relationship going again, if it was a relationship. But it's basically just saying things are changing, the times are changing. Generally, for you, Cancerian, it will be for the better because it's your read, but also for this air sign, it will be for the better because it's coming up in their part of the read, how they feel about the situation. And again, if it was some sort of love connection or romantic connection, then yeah, perhaps they're thinking, well, okay, in time, Cancer can prove themselves and reignite this fire, relight my fire, because you, Cancer, are their only desire. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I should just stop. Okay, so let's see what this judgment is. Obviously, this is advice from the universe. If nothing else, judgment is something coming back from your past. Okay, or something is about to come back from your past to try to affect your future. Oh my God, really? That's like most of the deck. I'm not taking all of them. We'll take them two, definitely. And we'll just take the top two and the bottom one as a crossing card. Okay. So, as I said, this is advice to you, Cancer. Something's coming back from your past. Twice, apparently. It's going to create burdens. So, here we go then. Perhaps here's a scenario for you. Yes, you've gained a victory. You've managed to get yourself back into a relationship you've always wanted to get into or back into. But as soon as you did, someone else come back from your past, which was just as good, maybe even better. And that's why you're now thinking, I've got a false victory. Okay, the Five of Swords, and this is why this connection is a false victory. Perhaps I should have just, with the Temperance, waited a little bit longer and this person would have come back for me. This has created a lot of burden for you. That is not the end of a 10. That's a beginning of a 10. There's a 9 above it, 9, 10. So we're literally going into that 10. So yes, it has created a lot of burden for you, and it's causing you to have a little bit of that 9 of Swords above it as well. A little bit of anxiety, a little bit of overthinking. It's not coming up in the read here as yet, but I can feel it rolled into that 10. There's a 9 of Swords mixed in with a 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. In between each one of those wands is a sword. Okay. The Knight of Swords is saying you will take action on this, you will communicate about it, or there will be communication about this. This person will come charging in, telling you exactly how they feel and how you've made a big mistake and all that, and you should be with them and not them. And again, judgment, again, this time this judgment isn't actually the judgment of something coming back. This is the judgment of you gonna have to make the call. Okay, you're gonna have to make the decision, which is why the Two of Pentacles is next to it. You're gonna have to, you're not gonna have to juggle something, but there is now the juggling. Okay, I often see the Two of Pentacles as the minor arcana of the Wheel of Fortune as well, which we had out in the crossing card for their feelings on the situation. It is a case of juggling the two energies in this particular case now. Which one do I want more? And you're going to try to keep them both going for a little while. I feel you know that you can't keep them both going forever because that will just end up giving you bad juju. But what is crossing all this is the Four of Pentacles. Well, you actually want to. It's kind of saying about greed and holding on to things longer than you should be and all that. That's what the Four of Pentacles means. It's in the financial level, it's saving for saving's sake. So if we go back to that whole credit card thing where this air sign may have bailed you out and all that, yeah, you actually had all the money in the savings, but you just refused to touch that savings because, well, I might need that savings for something else. I want to hold on to that. Yeah, it's not quite the right energy to do, Cancer. If you've got the savings in there and those savings are not set aside for anything, they're just there just in case, well, paying that credit card bill is a just in case. Okay, but getting back to it, you are holding on to something which you should be letting go of. You're not juggling two things, you're actually juggling multiple of things with the Four of Pentacles there, the Two of Pentacles there. And I'm not feeling balance. I'm just feeling the fact that you've got lots of things on the go at the moment and they're all clashing with each other. So that is your read, Cancerians. If it resonated with you, that is fantastic. If it didn't resonate with you, I'm sorry, not every read can resonate with you. But as I said at the beginning, I don't follow any sort of cycle. So if it didn't resonate with you, next week's one might resonate with you. Don't forget about my giveaway I'm doing. All you have to do is leave a comment. You don't even have to make it an understandable comment. It could be just me, double thumbs up. Yeah, give me. Anything like that. Doesn't really matter. Don't have to have any bearing on the reading or anything. Just a comment. Just a comment. Okay, I'd just like to say thank you for anyone who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate that a lot. I'd also like to say thank you to anyone who has given me the thumbs up in the past or shared my videos out. You have no idea how much that actually helps my channel grow and be seen by others, especially now as YouTube seems to be pushing shorts. The more you can like my channels, like my videos, comment on my videos, share my videos out, is telling YouTube that you, the viewer, still like long content videos. If you, the viewer, don't do these things, because YouTube is all built around the viewer, not the creators. If you, the viewer, don't do these things, you're just going to end up with a new version of TikTok called YouTube. If you don't like TikTok, then it's not for you, is it? So you've got to help us by liking, and when I say us, I don't just mean me, I mean any creator. If you like their long content, let YouTube know. Leave a comment, share it out, like it, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And even better, click the little bell icon what has two little bits either side of it, because then you get every one of their videos which is published. Actually, you don't, you get the first 3, because people like tarot readers who publish more than 3 videos a day sometimes, YouTube will only publish 3 videos. I'm giving you the ins and outs of YouTube. You don't really need to know this. You can research all this yourself. But anyway, thank you if you have done any of the things that help our algorithms, help us find you, help you find us. And that's the other thing with the thumbs up and stuff. It helps YouTube know what you like to watch. Thus, it sends you more videos you're more likely to watch. Okay, thank you very much. I'll catch you all soon. I hope you have a wonderful week.